AITA for asking my sister to move out over a garden dispute? My sister has lived with me since she was a teen mom. She has her own little space for her and her kids. It's my house. I own it. My fiancée Amy moved in, and as my wife, Amy can remodel the home as she likes. Amy and I have been together for 4 years. My sister has lived with me for 6. My sister and Amy had a huge disagreement over removing my grass, where her kids play, to create a garden that will bloom next spring. Amy had discussed this with me, and we had agreed on it. Due to our different schedules, we forgot to inform my sister about the garden. Amy took a few days off from work to meet with the contractors for the initial yard work. This happened while I was at work. My sister made a scene with the contractors and yelled at Amy. Amy told my sister that it's time for her to move out and get on with her own life. I have been supporting her and her kids for too long. A neighbor got involved and called the police, saying Amy wasn't authorized to have the contractors dig up the yard. Amy was asked to leave the property temporarily by the police with an overnight bag, supervised by the police, because I was not reachable at work. My sister told me, "Can you believe she's tearing up the yard like that?" I had to leave work and take my hour commute home to deal with my sister. I told her it's time for her to move out, and she should have never gotten involved with the garden. It wasn't her place. It's not her home. My sister was upset that her boys love to play in that patch of grass, and she couldn't believe I would make changes to the play area without consulting her. Amy is very angry at my sister and the neighbor. The neighbor tried to apologize, but I had to tell the neighbor there is no more coming over because she will be trespassed, and she had no business calling the police and making the situation worse. The neighbor explained she didn't know Amy was authorized to make those changes, and I told the neighbor that it was too bad. She's banned from the property, even though she's friends with my sister and their kids play together. I told my sister that she and the boys have to go, and she needs to be out by the new year, or I will take legal action. My sister keeps crying and apologizing, but her actions showed Amy what married life would be like with my sister living with us, and I'm putting my wife first. My sister has to go.